How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Tangible Curiosities. Today, I have something special. The Eufymake UV 3D printer. Let's get things moving. Now, I am a backer, and this has been sitting on my desk or downstairs for about 2.5 months. Let's get this, I guess, out of the way. All right. First package, you pull it from the back. Okay. This has the quick start guide. Looks like this. Here. Remember, guys, always keep the box, because you never know. You never know what's going to go on. This was fairly expensive, so I want to be as delicate as possible. Boom. There she is. Eufymake printer. What's in the box? Okay. Open the top cover. Opening the top cover will stop printing. That's what it says right there. Okay, remove the protective coating, close it. Okay, keep everything, guys, keep everything. Okay. This tape off, take this tape off. Keep the tape. Oh, there's 4. All right. 2 on the back. All right. Now what? Okay. All right. All right. So plug into a power socket and the power indicator will turn green. Okay, I got to turn this around because the socket's over here. My socket is over there. This thing is pretty hefty. But center, there you go. All right. Alrighty, guys, back on day 2. We're on step 2, which is plugging in the power socket and having the power indicator. And instead of putting it directly in the power socket, one key tip that you want to do is make sure that you buy UPS. And the reason why you do that is you want to be able to move it around. And this thing is supposed to be plugged in 24 hours. Once you put it in, you're stuck. Well, I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. I knew it was going to be in this room, but I didn't know if I wanted it over there next to the other 3D printers. And I'll show you guys that later on, but for now, this is where it's going to sit. It's fairly open area. I can access both sides. I can still access all my filament on the back. Let's plug it in. Alrighty guys, let's plug it in. I moved it a little bit. Actually, I might need to move it a little bit more just to give it some space. I am plugging it in a UPS. So again, I am plugging it in a UPS, which is a universal power supply, uninterruptible power supply. I have the Cyber Power 850 510 watt. I figured that'd be enough. Let's get this going. Okay, and remember that when you plug it in, it's pretty much going to be its home, so make sure it is the right orientation. Let's see what's the best way to plug this in. Let's see. Power light indicator says green. All right, step 3. Install all 6 UV ink cartridges in the correct slots in order by color. C, M, Y, K, white, and gloss. And a cleaning cartridge. All right. Install all 6 UV ink cartridges. All right. Cyan first. All right. So one of the first things you have to remember to make sure is that your batch for magenta is okay. So if it has an F in the middle, you need to return it. Okay. Here's the first one. I do want to shake it just a little bit, just to make sure everything's good. And then make sure I tap it just a little bit like I do Coke. Make sure all the Bubbles are gone. All right. Green is good, I like. All right, let's do magenta. Keep all the boxes just in case, even for the ink, because you might have to return it. All right, let's make sure we got a good batch. It is not F. What do you have? No, we have G03. G03, which is good. G03. Oh, that was a terrible cut. G03, this is magenta. Awesome. Turn green. That's all I'm looking for. Alrighty guys, let's do yellow. Let's do yellow. Now on to the black, or K, in the printing world. And guys, I am a backer. I waited over a year for this to kickstart, not just kickstart my hobby, but put more products on my Etsy page. Right, black. Okay. Not having any issues so far, at least for now. Knock on wood. All right, and then let's get the gloss, the white and the gloss. White first and then gloss. Okay, the white. And very last one, guys. Let's get that gloss going. Alright, it's green. Step 3 is done. Step 4, remove the protective case. Remove the 3 protective caps, then insert the cleaning cartridge in the correct orientation. Alrighty, guys. Cleaning cartridge. Pretty hefty amount of liquid in there, whatever it is in there. Alright, let's get this one. Remove the 3 protective caps and insert the cleaning cartridge in the correct location. One, 2, and 3. Okay. Not too bad. Let's get these. Let's get the protective caps in here and let's keep it all. You guys heard that chime. All right. So step number 5, using both hands, chiming at me. Using both hands, hold the tags and push the air filter into place. Press down the cover and you will hear a click. It does say facing out. There's 2 tabs, so that's good. So first, let's get this on. Open back. Nice and snug. Just get this back on. There's a couple tabs that it sits on, and then you snap it, and the rest kind of goes in. Step number 6. Now that you're ready, please download the Eufymake app to complete the initial steps. So I had just logged in. It's asking me what I'm going to do. I'm going to say UV Studio Printer. Get started. Press the button on the printer to confirm the initialization. Hey guys, so we got this. And we're supposed to take it out. I'm supposed to put this thing in. This out. And then I'm gonna put some masking tape on this so we can start our first test print. All right, something like this. Yeah, that should work. All right. I'm gonna go with the dragon. Height measurement takes around 1 to 3 minutes. Please do not move the print bed or the material. Do not close the page or lock the screen. Position your design and extend it beyond the material. Can I zoom in here? What if I don't want it extended? You know what? I'm not going to extend it. I'm going to make it to where we think it should be kind of nice and tight. I want a border. I want to see how accurate it is. So to me, I did it like that. I don't know if you can see that. You guys see that? So there's a pretty good border around it. Let's see what this looks like. I don't want to extend it. So let's do... All right, guys, so this is gonna take about 13 minutes. Let's see what it looks like when it comes back. All right, it's finished, we're back. It says, how would you rate the quality? I mean, that looks pretty damn good. There's a little bit of a bevel that I see. If you can kind of see it on the angle here. You can see that there's a slight bevel all the way around it. I'd say that's a 5-star. Let's finish. All right, you know what? That was my initial setup and kind of review of the Eufymake UV 3D printer. I think I'm going to have a blast making some new stuff and putting some new items on my Etsy store. This was cool. All right, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.